Guys, things we watched. Let's talk about it. What we watched this week. We saw Power, episode 6, Snowfall, the finale, 1001, Evil Dead Rise. So we've got quite a bit to talk about, and then we get into some rankings at the end. Where do you want to start? Should we anger some more people?
With what? Your Snowfall?
Yeah, let's go right into it.
Yeah,
Do you know what?
Snowfall.
You can lead this Snowfall discussion because I just don't agree with you already.
Do you know why you should? Because I did some research.
Okay.
It's in the numbers as well as in the comments, like quantitative and qualitative research. I did both.
Yeah.
I said I know it's not as good. I said I know season 5 and 6 is not as good as season 1 to 3.
That's agreed. I think that's unanimously agreed. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
So why are people mad at me?
No, you said it's shit. You said it's shit. That's why people are annoyed.
Yeah, that's why people are annoyed.
Listen,
Not the
things
comparison.
usually get shitter over time. Series, episodes, wise. No one's got a complete 6 that is like... Or like
I
that,
think
like not
The
even
Wire does.
Not even nah.
The Wire does not, bro.
The Wire does.
No,
See,
it's
where
got
the
a season
ports-
that is.
It's got a season. Yeah, nothing's
exactly,
perfect. But in terms of like the running of The Wire, that was a brilliant series.
No, but
Nothing's
he said
perfect.
there's nothing with a perfect 6.
Okay,
There
perfect.
isn't.
Sorry, I thought you
there
said
isn't.
brilliant.
Nothing. Like, or if it's 8, there's nothing with a perfect 8. Or if it's 12,
No,
there's
yeah,
nothing with
yeah.
everything. Where,
Something
like,
would drop off.
It's like, that was
Something to pay
serious
the
thing.
bills. Like, let's get another season from them.
Exactly.
Like 100%.
So, season 5, I looked at the numbers. No, I can't remember. I think what's surprising, or I'm looking at it like that can't be right. Like it's averaging just a flat million, like not a flat million, like a cool million, like views, and I'm like, nah, surely more people watch it than that.
1 million? Just no. That's got to
But
be
then I
cap.
thought about it. It might not be.
what? As in a million on BBC?
On BBC.
Like where is this million come from?
Just a recorded million. You know, like when they say, 32 million people tuned in to the World Cup.
Oh, okay.
Then I thought about it. I was like, hold on a minute.
I know why.
What?
Some of us aren't counted to those statistics. Innit?
No, I know.
100%.
I know. But I can only go off what's reported. Can I not?
No, because this is...
So you want me to assume that
It's not even do I want you to assume. What does that have to do?
there's a drop off in numbers? That clearly shows that it dipped.
Yeah, that's fine. We agreed with
No
that.
problem. And it shows in episode 5. There's season 6.
Yeah.
There was a dip from episode 1 and 2 to 3 and 4. People tuned out again, but it picked back up towards the final episode. And what I will say is, episode 10 was fun to watch.
Okay.
It was fun to watch.
It was fun to watch again. It was more high tempo. Tell me you watched it, right?
Wait,
Yeah, yeah.
is episode 10
That's
the
the last
final?
one,
The
yeah.
final?
Yeah.
Okay,
Tell me
cool.
it didn't feel so much more high tempo. It felt.
Not episode 10.
Go on.
I didn't feel high tempo episode 10.
What did you feel?
I'm trying to think what actually happened other than the absolute end. No, I didn't feel high tempo.
It was. What did you feel?
I didn't think it was high tempo
No,
either.
not
But
at all.
something happened. The only thing that happened, spoiler alert, let's drop the spoiler
Now they've
alert.
watched it. Come on. It's
Yeah,
been
if you haven't
spoiled.
watched it, then you haven't
come on,
watched it.
man,
But
it's the
yeah,
end now.
but when he killed Peaches, that was really the only thing, and then he killed my man as well.
See that
was-
me say. Go on.
No, high tempo. Like that's what I'm gonna ask you. Like, because to me, high tempo is like there's things happening constantly. Whereas to me, there wasn't like things happening constantly, but it was a good story. Like it was like it was nice to watch. Like I agree with that statement. It was nice to watch. Nothing really crazy happened. So I
Yeah.
think I need your definition of high tempo. 'Cause
Higher tempo is things were happening in these scenes. So he's how does it start? I can't. What was the opening scene? Anyone remember the opening scene?
He's does he go and call? He goes to call his babes to go and tell her that his mum had, like he goes to the bar. I think that's an
maybe.
opening.
Oh,
scene.
yeah.
Maybe
That's it, because
I
he's
think
just left
that's
the
Maybe
it,
that's
scene.
the opening. Yeah. So
Yeah,
he's
and
cut
he's
to the
drinking.
bar,
He starts drinking.
Yeah.
has his first drink. Boom. His babes goes to the bank first and runs off with 800k. He goes to ask Leon to borrow him 3 mil, but everyone's at the spot and you hear a gun click, boom, boom, boom. He leaves there, tries to buck his mum. Why did you do this, mum? Leaves there, spirals a bit more, goes back, mum, starts shouting at her.
Yeah.
This is a lot higher tempo than the episodes we've seen before where the scenes are slow. The scenes are slow in... I
hear you.
I hear what you're saying. It's a much higher tempo.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah,
he's rushing around a lot more. He's rushing around. He's trying to... He's so much more happened in episode 10. That's all I can say.
I agree with that.
It was much higher tempo and it felt like the Snowfall of old.
Oh, what? Sorry?
Snowfall of old.
Oh, of old, sorry. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't disagree with you on that. If we get into like numbers, I just don't know if that's always the case with series in general. Because I've never ever looked at numbers. This is the first time I've ever looked at the numbers of a series at the end. Like, that could be a normal thing.
If things
Do you get what I'm saying?
If things get better, people don't drop off. If things get worse, people drop off.
Yeah, and naturally, you've even said that, was it the curse of the 5th series or something like that? So naturally, that's probably just something that happens anyway.
like in season.
Okay, all right, in season.
In season,
I don't know.
Episode 1 and 2 started high, 3 and 4 dropped off, 10 picked back up. It's the final. People came back in.
Yeah.
The numbers were lower mid-season.
Yeah.
It shows people were like, it's not picked up for me again.
That will probably happen across most things.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. Most things will probably be
excuses, man.
No, it's not.
Wait. I went to do my research. Don't just say most things. Give an example.
No. I'm not saying that your research is invalid. I'm saying, have you ever done that research against anything else? No, I've asked you first.
No, I did my research. You can't. You can't counter my research with most things. Most what things?
Okay, cool. I will do research on that. And I'm asking you, have you ever done this research on anything else?
But do it on something that you deem to be shit. And I don't.
Fair enough. But I'm asking you.
Hey, I've done my research.
Oh my goodness me. That's a no. So that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Because
it's a point.
It's a point, but we can't compare.
But we can't compare, but also it's not necessarily valid. It's just a point.
How is it not valid?
It's just a point because we can't compare it to anything. You don't have an actual
counter.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean your point is valid. That means I can't argue.
So you can't invalidate my point if you actually don't.
I didn't invalidate it. I just said it's a point. You said
it's not valid.
No, I said it's a point.
No, he gave you the point.
He said it's not valid.
I said it's a point.
He gave you the point.
I didn't say it's invalid. I said it's a point, but I can't actually argue it because we haven't compared it to anything. This is the first time we've ever come with numbers to this show. So I can't be like, oh yeah, you're right. I can just say, you made a point.
Cool.
So what I would say about the actual ending, it was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
For sure.
What would you have rather seen happen?
I would have rather seen him die. I would have rather somebody significant die. Whether it be Louis, whether it be Franklin. Obviously, it's based on true story, so I don't know the actual true story.
For Louis to die would be pointless. She might as well have died.
It would have been more significant than Peaches.
Nah,
Peaches has been gone for the whole season and came back, and it was like
Peaches did that. Yeah. Again,
she's been gone.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need these things to be filled with shootouts or. Yeah, it's got to have some deaths. Mate, some characters need to die at some point. If everyone always survives, it's like, oh, bruv, this is unrealistic. But it does. Sometimes it doesn't always matter who dies. But Louis would have been a pointless death in episode 10. She almost got caught.
Agreed.
It would have been like, there was no real reason to kill her. It's ended. It's not like we're going somewhere beyond this.
But they showed her almost getting caught. And then it was like, to me, that's a pointless scene.
Not really, because
it kind of ties up. So basically, what they were doing at the end there, I see as like they were kind of showing where everybody's life is at now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So obviously, Louis is on the run.
Yeah.
Franklin is a nitty.
Yeah,
Or he's a drunk. Blah blah blah. So it's just kind of showing what is happening to these characters, isn't it? So it had to show what happened to Louis. Yeah.
So I get it, but to me, that is of what you've said with pointless scenes. To me, I could understand you saying that's a bit pointless.
No,
I
like
get it.
Dennis said, it just shows where they are now.
So my
people
point.
always think they know me.
No. I didn't say I know. Why is this guy so defensive? I'm not saying I know you. I'm saying to me, that's along the lines of what you define as. What you've defined as. Well, the point you made last week, I just remembered about what you said about the pointless scene with the guy on the putting his hand in the door. But I couldn't remember what it was. Because the way he described it, I couldn't remember. You just said he put his hand on the door. But it was when the KGB guy was checking whether someone's came into the house or not. Do you remember that? When he puts his finger in the door a certain degree.
And they said he was measuring the gap.
And he was measuring the gap to see
Oh,
whether...
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I don't actually remember the scene, but it makes sense that he was doing that.
Yeah. But what's it called? It was anticlimactic, and I feel it could have ended better, but it wasn't a bad ending. It wasn't a bad ending. It was just like, this was a good show, and now it's the end.
I think because the acting is so good, yeah. I think it almost blinds people for like the writing. I think because the acting is that good, it blinds people from the writing that. And a lot of people weren't happy with. A lot of people are happy. A lot of people aren't happy. It's gonna happen. It's never gonna be unanimous. I didn't mind the ending because I liked the acting, and I thought that the way it ended was probably gonna get the best acting out of Franklin rather than what, for example, him dying or like.
Yeah, because we seen him scared, we seen him near death, we seen him do all of this. Like now to see him like as a drug, he played the heck out of that role.
Man
though.
said,
like, do you know what it was that even got me? It was the it was when he slapped the back of the car. Do you remember it? It's not the car, it's the bus. You know when they walk past the film set or whatever, and they're walking, man's doing all of that, and he slaps the back of the bus. I was like, bro, he is in character. Like, he's fully in character.
He's fucking good.
Very, very good actor.
He did well.
I wasn't angry at the end, but I wasn't too happy with it. But it was nice.
It was sad. Again, talking about like I'm free. But there's somewhere still in him that he knows that, okay, I'm free, but I want everything I should have had. Tez fell down his. Everyone's a prick though.
How?
Everyone is a prick for getting Franklin to this stage because he got everyone to the fucking heights of their life. No one wanted to see him win.
No, but the thing is, it was like for Franklin, it was all or nothing, and that's what the problem was. Like,
because he was never happy with just chilling. Like he wanted everything.
Okay, the mum was gang at one point in the court scene where she's saying, "Oh, the FBI." Like the only gangness about her in the last couple of episodes, but like other than that, she didn't actually want her. If you just let the man have what he flipping worked for,
The mum is the one that's at fault.
Horrible.
The mum is at fault. The mum is at fault.
We could all go.
We could all go. Because if you were gonna go jail anyway, you might as well let him complete the transfer.
Yeah, but her thing was about morals.
Fuck
her
that,
thing was like, you're about to split. You're about to break bread with the guy that killed your father.
I hear it.
I killed my husband.
I hear it. But guys, I know you're enjoying the content, but I had to stop it. Hit that like button. Drop a comment. And most importantly, subscribe, bruv. Fam, we're trying to hit 100K this year and we can't do it without you guys. So listen, take a second and hit that subscribe button. Thank you.
You broke early on in Sissy broke up with Alton. They were broken up when we first was introduced to Sissy and Alton. They was broken up. She didn't want anything to do with him. Now you've fallen back in love. Why? Because money's in the situation again. Everyone's happy and got houses and businesses. Now he's dead again and that. You know what? You got back together because of Franklin.
Yeah, I hear that.
I believe when you was talking about like they could have squeezed like certain things into like 4 episodes, yeah. I personally think that they should have saved Teddy for the last episode.
Yeah.
I think that they should have like left it at this guy's going crazy and they're gonna do the meeting to get the money. And then in the last episode, she should have shot him. They could have done the court. The courts thing isn't too much of a. Those are quite simple scenes.
But
like,
then again, you don't work in the shout out to John Singleton filming Boys in the Hood.
Oh yeah. So, well,
you could
put that
somehow.
In. But it doesn't. It's literally even then like season finale. I don't know. Add an extra 5 minutes. Like you could do that. No.
Yeah, you can.
It wouldn't have been like I like the way they did that.
What, they worked in?
Yeah, John Keith Franklin walking around the hood, seeing Singleton filming the young boys.
Yeah, that was a nice nod. That was a very nice nod. Which I didn't
understand. There's so many ways you could have written it, or everyone would say, I would have preferred this, preferred that. Overall, I stand on what I said. I liked episode 10.
Yeah.
Didn't really like the rest.
Yeah.
Or big chunks of it. And that's me. On me overall, Snowfall is finished, 6 seasons.
Yeah.
6.5 out of 10.
Can he give a valid opinion if he didn't watch season 5 though?
No, but so what?
Yeah.
So it's kind of not
So
valid.
you watched season 5.
I watched it all.
Was it good? Was season 5 good?
It was okay. It wasn't horrible. Sometimes I say it's shit, but I watched it to the end. Like, it was fine to watch to the end. I just didn't think it was as good as the other seasons.
I watched Walking Dead to the end. Fucking horrible.
Shit.
That's one of my favorite things ever. But season 7 to what 14 or however long they fucking went for was bad television. It was like Jesus Christ.
Snowfall season 5 wasn't bad television. It just wasn't good, in my opinion.
And it's like Prison Break. Season 1 to 3. Oh my God.
I never watched Prison Break.
The rest of
After
it,
a while, they started breaking into prison
it's
again,
horrible.
and then that's just that sense of, hey, we can get another season. What are you saying?
did you watch season 5?
Of what?
Snowfall.
Yeah. I
You
watched
said
it
you
all.
liked it.
I watched. Yeah, I said it was good. I thought it was all right.
So
like the whole overall for me, it's probably like a 7.5. Yeah.
Overall, I'm gonna give it an 8.
Yeah.
Snowfall, I enjoyed that. Season 1 to 3 especially, that was like the pandemic.
Yeah.
Like for me, when I binged it anyway. And then season 4, season 5 were okay. Season 5 was the one where I would say, yeah, that tailed off. But I think it picked up again. I'll give that an 8. I would recommend anyone to watch that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I definitely recommend people
if
to
you
watch
get
it.
bored towards the end, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Power.
Yeah.
See, episode 6.
Yes.
I feel like this was a filler episode.
Very much so.
Yeah, very
Very
Filler
much
episode.
so.
Yeah, it happens. Go on. What do you think?
I'm trying to remember what happened, but yeah, okay, no, I think filler is the wrong word. It was more of a setup episode.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
okay,
So
got you,
it's a
got you.
setup episode. Filler episodes like the not Power, Snowfall Lion one. We'll bring that back.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's a filler episode. Like that's got basically nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
This one, it was a setup episode. They're setting
there's
up
a few
what's-
things building. Okay, I get
so I liked it.
You liked it?
I just like Power. Like I don't think
yeah.
I like every episode slaps to me. I don't know why.
Nah, I thought this episode was shit.
Probably one of the biggest things that happened. So, episode 5, Lauren bucks Tariq in the park, and then now she's gone back to her house. Her parents are gone, and for some reason she hasn't called them. Like, but the police have moved them because it's dangerous to them. But I don't know why you wouldn't call
Pick
them.
up the phone. You got your
She has
phone
an
now.
address
Like,
and
you could
everything.
actually do.
She's ready to meet them.
What?
She was in bed like it was Christmas the next morning. Like, I beg you, call them. What's going on? And then Tariq takes Effie down to the area that she dumps Lauren, but hasn't revealed that he knows Lauren's alive. He's tried to cut him out of the business. Braden has now cut Tariq out of the Western firm. So there's a lot of tit for tat here
there's
and
a lot.
there.
Yeah.
Stupid Drew has now rid out on the Russians.
Aye.
Horrible shootout scene at Lorenzo's funeral.
Bro, did they put slow motion in that?
It was horrible.
That was
shootout
crazy.
scene.
So
that was
bad.
crazy.
The police were there. And then, were they not there anymore, or were they inside when the shooting was happening? Or
That was so bad.
That
was so
I was like,
bad.
hold on a minute, where did the
Bro,
officers
yeah,
go?
the police just disappeared. I imagined that. The fact that you said it means they were
They
actually
were there.
visible. Yeah.
No, but you can't turn up. You're not allowed in the church. Sir. What? Who let you in?
Who? What? The police?
Yeah, just at the back of the service and that.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, because
That's
obviously
horrible.
when Dee was reading the eulogy or whatever,
Yeah.
they opened the thing to show she'd been caught on camera.
Oh yes,
yeah. They were there.
So what? Like this shootout just happened?
I just remembered that's
you're
like,
right,
yeah, it
actually,
did
yeah.
happen.
Oh
The
my
Russians
God, I
at
totally
church
forgot.
with the Uzis and
Yeah.
the AKs and that get. Pop one of them in the head. They shot up Lorenzo's coffin.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was like, where
But
are
did you
the
deep
officers?
the coffin? I don't think it had a bullet hole in
Had
it.
that
Still.
two in the corner, and I was like, oh come on. It was a bit Nollywoodish though. It was a bit.
Bro, when it started in
Golden
slow mo,
eyes.
I was like, wait, hold on. Am I seeing this? Because it wasn't even like, okay, this is going to be like technical terms or whatever, but it was like they shot in the wrong frame rate. So when they slowed it
it was
down,
like it was
wasn't-
framey.
Yeah,
sort
it
of.
was
I know what you
framey.
mean.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it was mad.
Bad scene.
Oh, yeah.
Couple
Nah, this is
surprise
bad.
things.
I
Method
feel
Man
like-
said, Monet said, oh. the man just busting gun, and then Drew comes, and then my man with a golden gun at a fucking funeral. I'm like, oh, come on, guys, man. This is a soap. I'm telling you,
this is why I like it, because I've accepted what it is.
You know what? It's like the same reason why you can always go and watch a Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, but
It's
you're like,
ridiculous.
I'm here for it. I'm here for
It's
it.
nice and high paced. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Power's perfect in between when you ain't got a real series to watch. It's
And
perfect.
then, what's the daughter's name? Black daughter, Monet's daughter.
Diana.
Diana.
Shagging the waste man.
Yeah.
Waste man tried to say, hey, you should leave your family, my friend. Are
full
you
on shag.
proposing
Are you
to the
mad?
babes
Yeah,
or
yeah.
what's
Are you
going
mad?
on? A man said, yeah,
You're
your
not
family's
my
done that. You need to
husband,
leave
bro.
them.
Yeah.
At my dad's funeral.
No, that was
my friend,
rude.
if you don't
Raised.
get
That
out
was
there,
rude.
Tariq breaks off with Effie, then goes to Diane's bit, bangs her.
And he's just putting on the jumper. He said,
Fucking fantastic. How was this episode shit, bro?
because I was waiting for us to pull back the door.
Because, like you said, it's a set-up episode with slash
okay,
filler.
fair
So,
enough,
like,
yeah.
It was funny. It was
Yeah,
a funny
it was
episode.
funny.
It was
It
like, what?
silly things are happening, though, innit? Like, silly things
When you
are happening.
recap, yeah.
It's like,
Do you know what? I'll tell you what, yeah. I reckon if the acting was better, we would have rated this episode a lot more, because the scene of him driving Effie to the
Yeah,
scene
the
of the
acting wasn't
crime,
great, but it's
the
like-
acting
Yeah.
wasn't great. But if we had great actors in that scene,
Yeah.
we would have been more like, this
Yeah,
is peak. Do you know what
but
I mean?
you know, Effie tried it. She tried hitting with. I can't really like downplay what she said, but she tried it because I think on her mind she knows that she needs to tell him something.
Yeah.
this thing now today.
For 2 episodes, she's been trying to tell him.
So like she hit him with my used to.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I see what you've done here. You've tried
Sympathy thing.
But Tariq said, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. Is there anything else?
He said,
Anything
I'm
else?
sorry that happened to you.
Anything else
Is
you want
there
to tell me?
anything else you would? At that point, it's like, come on, come clean. She even got out of the car. She's seeing the lake. He said, "Dude, what happened there?" She said, "I don't know."
She brandished it though.
She brandished
She said,
the
don't
gun,
fucking
yeah.
touch me. Don't
I
touch
said,
me.
huh?
Don't
Even though
fucking
I said, "What's she doing?" He said, "Well, you gonna shoot me?" I said, "Wait, hold on." She's brandished the
I
gun.
backed up 2 steps. What? Well, you gonna shoot me?
Yeah. But he's a
Who?
waste man though, man. I'm
Tariq?
Tariq,
Yeah.
man.
Why?
Instead of him just to be like, yo, like, Lauren's alive. Bro, that's all he needed to do. But
This is the power thing, innit? This is like
Exactly.
keep the story running. She doesn't know. Nobody knows apart from him that she's still alive. But I think Sax's acting is very good.
Sax is good.
Like,
yeah.
I could see he was hurt. Like, bro, you used me. Like I like that scene with him and was it the DA?
Sax is
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah, that was good.
Because he liked the tone.
Yeah. That
like
was good.
the
Yeah, it was a decent episode. when I think about it. It was
Anything else
funny.
happening in it?
What else
How
happened?
did it end?
Oh, he wanted to try and cut with his nan. Silly man. It was at his sister's and dad's gravestone talking about, oh, what are you doing here? My friend.
Yeah, but I'm visiting my granddaughter, bruv. What are you talking about?
I'm here every goddamn week. He took everything from me, bro.
I didn't really understand that because he made it seem like it was part of his plan to get caught. But obviously he had the product on him. He didn't actually have clothes on
He
him.
was testing it. So basically
Right,
it was
okay,
like,
got you,
if
got
I
you,
was
got
going to try and cut,
Let's see what
what's
happens.
going to happen.
Yeah,
So
And they were
Yeah.
on to him.
Quickly.
On him in the
On him.
station.
On him.
On him.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
was
Someone had I like looking at these silly fan theories because
Yeah.
for some reason they keep on thinking these motherfuckers went to France.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
the baby girl's name from Western Holdings, the black girl that banged?
I don't actually know her name.
Whatever
I don't
her
know.
name is, yeah.
Braden.
Sorry that we can't remember right now. Now the theory is that she's
What's her name
Mona's
again?
daughter.
Mona, yeah.
Oh,
Noma.
they just want somebody to be
Noma.
Noma's daughter, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they just want
And they were like,
it.
that's how they do. She went to Paris. I was like, they didn't go to
So they go to Paris, bro.
So
Paris.
and she is involved now because she wants to be cut
Yeah,
in
she
somehow,
wants to
innit?
cut,
I knew it,
yeah.
yeah. Easy work. She wanted to be cut in. She knows what I go on. There's gonna be a plot twist somewhere down the line.
Yeah, of course, yeah, of
Family,
course.
definitely on the family. Someone is gonna
Yeah.
be Noma's daughter for sure.
Yeah, because there's significance
yeah.
of this painting as well.
They
Like,
love
they
that
even
shit.
said, yeah, we've got this painting. So it's like, someone's going to be like, it's you, that's the person in the painting. 100%.
They love that shit.
I'm not going to lie, it's probably that girl.
It could,
if out of anybody, it
yeah,
makes sense.
it
It
for
could
it
be
to be
anyone,
her.
but it's when they get the fan
Effie
theories
actually
wrong
look-
and start saying Paris. Bro, focus. Went
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Italy, bruv.
Wait, hold on. Whoa. It's Effie.
Why?
It makes sense.
Why does it make sense?
Obviously, I'm dragging this together, but Effie's mixed race. Yeah. Yeah. Well, she looks mixed race anyway.
Okay.
And then she said, oh, the dad used to touch me, whatever. And then what happened? She married him. Yeah. And to me, this Noma looks like she was very in love with this guy and married him, whatever. Again, I'm just dragging this together, but I'm realizing she's talking about her parents. And then she's saying that she was abused, but her mum married the guy. And the only other marriage that we're seeing is that this normal woman was married to the guy.
Yeah, makes it a little more
It's
possible.
just like,
It makes
to me,
sense, but I don't think it makes sense because she
So
would
she
have
wouldn't be she
'cause-
wouldn't be too mad at him dying because that's not the real dad. But then also Noma
If he
would
was
say,
touching
"I'm
her.
gonna burst him." So
Right.
don't worry. Like so, she's just playing along.
yeah.
No, I hear
And she's
that.
solid.
I hear that, but okay, so she's just pretending that she doesn't know what's going on.
Potentially. As in, like, I
Because
understand it now
when
that
she's
episode
in this
happened.
place, she knows Wagwan. Like she knows that this is the guy. If anything, she would have been like, "I'm going to burst him." Her character shows that she's on
No,
that.
but maybe there's a conversation between Noma and Effie
That we
I
haven't
need
seen.
you.
Yeah,
You need
yeah,
to-
yeah.
I need
But
you
it's
as
plausible.
inside.
Both is plausible.
Effie's definitely gonna bang Kane soon.
Oh my God, I thought it was
I
going
thought it was
to
gonna
happen.
happen that day.
And
Nah,
then
it's
when
too
they
soon,
didn't,
too
I was
soon.
like, I can imagine 50 saying, just make it look like they're fucking. Make it look like they're going
They're
to.
definitely gonna bang.
But 100%.
Because the man was sat, you know the way man was sat on the edge of the bed. Yeah.
Perched to the side of the
What?
bed.
Didn't even
I
ask
said,
permission.
nah.
Just sat there.
And then
they're gonna
these
bang.
guys, obviously it's like soaps and shit, but you know, it's like, who's just in their uni dorm with their door wide open like that? Like, close your door, man.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I won't lie. When I was in uni, there were some people that did that shit.
That's
They'd be sat there and their doors just open.
They wanted to be social.
Yeah.
But so Drew even just pulling up on the Russians. Well, Kane's on to Monet. He already knows that she did this
Yeah.
shit. He just doesn't know how and boom 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 like the finer details.
He's probably the best actor apart from
Kane.
Sax. Bro,
Who else is good? Who
his
else is
face,
good?
yeah, does a lot of storytelling.
Kane's good.
Kane
Kane
is
is
good,
good.
to be fair. Because
Like,
he goes
when-
underneath the radar.
Yeah.
So that means he's probably doing a decent job. Because more time I'm like, that person shit, that
Yeah.
person shit.
Kane's good. So Drew's just got, he's hell bent on it being the Russians out of nowhere. He's pulled up on the Russian base and just yanked a man in the chest.
Yeah.
And then cut. And then even just said,
Oh, that scene was
it's me, the
amazing.
Tadas.
Yeah. He said,
Ah,
it's
come
me. He said, who's that? He said, it's me. That's, oh, get out of here, man.
It's
But
the Tadas.
obviously, that's going to come out that my man did it as well. So is Drew going to pull the trigger on my man? Because he loves him.
eventually.
He was all drawing him in that. I was like, oh my God.
That was a
man.
lot. That was a lot.
There's
Too
gonna
much.
be some twists and turns in these final 3 episodes. So
Yeah.
we're looking forward to watching it. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do some rankings, man. Before
Yeah.
we talk about 1001, the film with Tiana Taylor and Evil Dead Rise. All right, boom. I gave you guys some homework. 5 films to rank. I don't want to hear complaints about these films. You can't even put that. It's not about a categorical thing. Yeah, it's just films we've watched. Yeah. So we got Training Day, Fight Club, The Matrix, The Bourne Identity, and The Dark Knight. What do you guys have at number 5?
In at number 5, what did I
It's gonna
put
be
number
unanimous. I
5?
got The Bourne Identity.
I've got the Bourne Identity.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 5. Easy number 5.
That's an
pick.
easy number 5. Yeah.
I think it was a good series. Like I
Yeah,
prefer The
yeah.
Bourne Identity over things like Mission Impossible.
I don't really remember Mission Impossibles. Like I feel like when I used to watch them back in the day, I used to think, bruv, like this is. I don't remember really enjoying Mission
The
Impossible.
only one I watched was not. Yeah, I think I only watched number 2. I never watched number 1.
I feel because it was called Mission Impossible, you knew he was gonna do it.
It was just
whereas
too-
Bourne Identity, it
Yeah.
seemed a lot more difficult for
That
him
was-
to be triumphant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
cold.
yeah.
That film was actually very cold.
It was really
stuff.
good.
Very,
Like,
very
it being
cold.
number 5 is not a slight. It's like,
Bro, like-
out of the rest on the list, it's
Bro.
got to be 5.
And he was actually doing like the Wing Chun and that. Like I remember my brother was, when he started learning, he was like, that's what he was doing in the films. Like, he was cold. Like sometimes the choreography you have to appreciate. Dude had to learn that shit, you know.
Yeah,
It was
he had
cold.
to.
It was
He had
cold.
to.
That
That's
was a
why.
very
Okay,
good
so
film.
number 4.
Oh, number 4.
Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4. This list can change. It depends on what we're looking at now.
Do you know what? Yeah, I was battling between my number 3, Matrix, and another one that's my number 3 was the 2 that I was battling between.
Do you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, because of what he just said, I'm gonna flip it mid-game.
Yeah, I'm flipping it mid-game
I'm going Fight
as well.
Club.
Yeah,
At,
this is where I'm
because
kind of
what
leaning
Matrix
towards.
offers outside of just a film.
Yeah.
Like
Right. Exactly.
what's his name? Neo. He's not
Yeah.
a great actor,
Yeah.
but again, with things like choreography and the fight scenes and the deeper meaning behind it,
Yeah, The Matrix is
it's like
up there.
actually, one. Like
But
the
there's
rest of
messaging
them,
in Fight Club as well, though.
2, 3, and 4 Matrix is shit.
Yes.
Oh, forget about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Forget
yeah.
about
We're
it.
talking about
We're talking
the
about number
Matrix.
1.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah.
talking about anything else.
2, 3, and 4.
Anything else.
Oh my god.
Horrible.
But apparently there's something with The Matrix that like the original director was casted out of it or something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. That's why like they just trailed off.
And it was meant
Apparently
to
it was
be
a
Will
black
Smith.
woman or something that
Something like that.
Yeah, it's a
originally
black
or
woman
something,
because it was
yeah.
meant to be Will Smith, and she wanted Will Smith, but Will
to be Neo.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I
Will,
didn't
Will
know
turn
that.
it down to do Wild Wild West, I believe.
That's
Oh,
a
actually,
horrible
I did
decision.
hear that. I did hear about that.
Horrible.
That's a horrible decision.
I just remember hearing the horrible decision. That guy made bad decisions, bro.
I think it was because
Bad
it was
decisions.
he didn't want to be known as someone that does like trilogies and shit, but he
Yeah,
ended
yeah.
up doing Bad Boys a few times. There's something else he's done.
A
Bad
few
Boys isn't
times they
horrible.
come with number
This is
4.
number 4 now.
Not like that. He didn't want to be in one because now so he didn't want to be that. So he decided he's gonna go and do Wild Wild West instead.
That's crazy.
Man's up.
You're supposed to be God. You're supposed to be the one.
But now we look at it. Do we think Will would have pulled it off?
I think
Being Neo.
I think he
No.
could have. I think he could have.
No, I don't think so. Not the same way that
It would have been harder to look at him from that perspective, though. Maybe I wouldn't have taken it as serious. Maybe.
definitely not. He's got to tell a joke
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, maybe.
He's got to.
Yeah,
A little one.
it
Like,
probably would have changed the vibe.
He
of the
did
film.
Independence Day. Like he can do a serious movie. He did.
Yeah,
He did after.
though.
He did the I Am Legend, like those sorts of films, which are fucking good films, both of them.
Yeah,
yeah, but he's still telling jokes in
I Am Legend.
Not I Am Legend as much,
Independence
but definitely
Day.
Independence Day. He's telling a few jokes
Independence
here
Day
and
was
there.
a bit
definitely.
fun. It wasn't
Yeah.
completely serious.
Which Independence Day? The one where he's like on the run and that.
Yeah, like he's running.
telling
On
jokes?
the run, I thought Independence Day was the aliens.
Yeah.
No, wait. So which one's the
Wait.
one?
I can't remember what Independence Day is about, but I remember like
It's the
world
aliens.
sort of ending
Yeah,
sort of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
get
Yeah,
the
like
right
he's
yeah.
definitely telling a few
is.
jokes in there.
Yeah.
I Am Legend.
You know, Will Smith is a good catalog. We gonna have to look at, boy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, we could
rank
definitely
that
do a
shit.
top 5
Yeah,
on
yeah,
him.
we
Yeah.
could definitely rank a Will Smith. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
That's gonna be tough.
That's gonna be
Somebody,
tough.
who was it? Was it?
No,
was
that's
it-
gonna be
Was
fucking
it?
tough.
I think it was Rachel Toby. She was saying how he actually doesn't make good films. Who? And when she broke it down, I was
Rachel
like,
who?
Rachel Toby. I remember she was like,
she had to.
she was
what?
like, look at his films. And I was
I'm
like,
gonna read them to you
actually,
because it's Enemy of the State. That's the film.
Enemy
Sorry.
of the State.
What?
Enemy
Is
of
she
the
serious?
State.
They
make
Enemy
a
of the State
game.
was serious. Yeah.
Have you seen Enemy of the State?
I haven't seen that.
That one was
to watch
crazy.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me,
Independence Day
she
was
said
good.
Will Smith ain't got good films.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
peak.
Yeah.
I Am Legend. I'm not even going to talk about Emancipation. The Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
If I'm like, what does she mean?
Yeah.
King Richard, Bad Boys. Bad Boys is in there. I don't want to. iRobot. I'm not going to put Focus in there. Independence Day. Hitch is a decent film.
Yeah.
£7. Concussion. Ali's decent.
Concussion was trash, man.
What?
I
That's the
didn't watch that
CTE
one.
film.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
Maybe the accent isn't the
that was-
greatest, but film-wise, good acting. Maybe not the accent. Enemy of the State. No, I'm not going to put that in there.
It's all right. It's all right.
I think
a good catalog.
maybe if
But I
you talk
think
about
she-
numbers, maybe.
And by the way, I might be misquoting her. She might have put more context on it, like he doesn't make good films about this or something like that. But I remember she said something, and I thought about it, and I was like, there might be some validity in there, you know. But I can't remember what she said. Maybe I'll even message her and ask her.
No chance.
Maybe she said that he makes a lot of bad films.
Bare people got
Bare people
a lot
got
of
horrible
crazy
films in
catalogue.
their
Especially
catalogue.
him.
Like no one's got
Yeah.
an insane 15.
I'll have to message her and confirm.
Yeah.
but it would be good to do a top 5 on
Yeah,
I've got to argue
that'd be
with
tough.
that.
But yeah, so that's your number 4.
What have you got? Fight Club at
My
4.
number 4 is I'm gonna go. This is tough. I'm gonna go Training Day.
Number 4.
Yeah, man. Training
Wow.
Day. Training Day.
That's shocking.
Fight
Yeah.
Club and Matrix is better than Training
I'm
Day.
not gonna lie. Fight Club was fucking cold.
It
bro.
was, but Training
Fight
Day.
Club was cold. Training
Day.
Training Day was cold as well. I enjoyed it. Not to say I didn't, but it didn't have as much layers as Fight Club.
Tell me about the layers of Fight Club.
Well, Fight Club is basically this nutcase that you think he's got alter ego that you think is a real person and it isn't. And it turns out he's just been a nutcase from the beginning. And then there's this whole thing of him just setting up, him being this recluse and being a nobody, and him setting up a fucking crazy club where guys just get a chance to fight, and then he wants to take over like the corporations. And like, it was just an interesting story of a guy that's a nobody that created this mad club. But when you realize that it's only him, you're like, oh my fucking days. Like, it blew my mind that it was only him in the end. So to me, Training Day was very linear.
What do you mean it was only him?
Because like Tyler Durden is a made up character.
Like his imagination.
It's his imagination. Yeah, it was only him. It wasn't like Brad Pitt is just a part of his imagination. It was him in the end. You forgot that bit.
I might have to watch it again.
You have to watch it again.
I've watched it like in the last 3 years, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, you have to watch
But
it
maybe
again.
at that point where that thing clicks, maybe I just wasn't paying attention.
Oh, it was him. It was him by himself, nutter.
I remember. Like,
Crazy.
it was in the like. Wait, they started fighting outside first.
Yeah.
Then in like the basement of a house or some shit, and the house was like a big like creaky, dusty house. And that.
Yeah, bro.
They had a scrap
even
in the
need to-
kitchen. Nah, I think I do remember it being in imagination, but
Because I think it's Shutter Island-esque.
that's what I'm saying. I think I got to that stage at the end. Was like, like
Yeah.
Shutter Island-esque, but I just wouldn't put it.
No,
levels.
it's very
Yeah.
different. Again, which I still need to watch Shutter Island anyway. But yeah, to me, Training Day is very linear. It's very clear what's going to happen. It's very clear he's a crooked cop, and this guy's probably not going to be on board with it. And you know, he ends up getting away with it. Obviously, the fucking shooting scene at the end is very like raw. Like it was very. There was a lot of thrills in the film, but you could see that at some point it's gonna catch up with Denzel.
Yeah. Good
he's too
argument.
crooked.
Yeah, do you know what?
But
You're
still,
right.
I'm sticking with my.
Oh no, fair enough.
Good argument.
I know 100% people are gonna be like Training Day.
Number
but
4,
to me,
I think, is low. What did I put as number 4? Matrix. Yeah. I think Training Day is better than Matrix.
Yeah.
That's
I can
the
hear
one.
that.
I think it's better than Matrix.
This is why it's a very good, and I enjoy having like top 5s where nothing's to do with nothing. Like we're not comparing action, we're comparing this to that. Because you actually have to think, if we're thinking about the depth of a film, Matrix has to be number 1, but it's like the action, the betrayal, all this stuff, then Training Day's up there, then do you know what I mean?
The only reason why I wouldn't put Matrix higher is because the depth that we talk about, you have to then go and do research and hear conspiracy theories
Which
and all of that stuff.
yeah.
I like that, but it's like, bro, like, if I'm going to judge a film on a film, I don't want to have to judge it based on what happened and what I've learned afterwards. Let me at least, like, as a
if you
film,
could take something from a
away,
film,
that's what I'm saying.
I could take something away, but I
Matrix is
never
mad.
took that away. I had to then be told this is why it's good. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like even like
Yeah, to me, it was good.
You took away the need to learn.
yeah.
No. I didn't need to learn. I was told. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not
hear
like
you, I
I
hear
was
you.
like, oh,
Yeah.
what's going on? Like, people were like, no, maybe you didn't understand this. And
Do you know what
but
it
it's
is?
like,
The Matrix is mad because they got like the best, like they had the best of both worlds in terms of a film having depth and also action. Like I don't think there's any film that has that level of both. Where like that film's about fucking red or blue pill, would you rather know or fucking be ignorant, and you're plugged in this computer system where you've got that, and then you've got fight scenes, which is like we've never seen anyone dodge a bullet like that before. Remember, Matrix is what, like 1999 or 2000? Like we haven't seen that shit before. What man was in the playground trying to do this? These times when I'm speaking to my brother, my brother's like,
moment.
if you watch this film properly, you'll realize how mad this film is. So it's like it has bare layers.
I think that's where it is, because once I've been told about all of these other things I should be looking out for, I haven't then gone back to go and watch it and be like,
And the reason it has a lot of replay value as well, and bare films don't have that. You can watch The Matrix today and be like, oh shit, I never noticed that. Like I'm due another watch of The Matrix.
Nah, I'm not.
I'm due. I've only watched it probably like twice, but I need to watch it when I've been told all of these things are in it.
Yeah.
But I get why people also won't rank it higher than Training Day and
Fight Club.
So what's your number 3?
It's gonna have to be Training Day. It was, I'll be honest, it was Fight Club. Fight Club was number 3. But after what Tem has broken it down, I'm like, do you know what? That was actually mad. I think I forgot how it ended. I remember the ending is crazy, but that's why, because Training Day,
he led people to war by the end of that film. You know, this guy was a nobody.
It was a cult sort of thing. It was mad. Yeah, I even remember when they first like tied up the guy in the bathroom. Yeah, and they was gonna cut off his balls or something like that. Like he had a full on cult.
Fucking Brad Pitt put on a fucking performance.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah. That's why I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go Training Day 3. But bro, Denzel in Training Day, that was a fucking performance, bro. Like I think that's why it's so high in my head. In my head, I'm like, this was the. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I just based on what you're talking about, like other things going on in the film, it was quite linear in comparison to Fight Club. And Fight Club is amazing. So yeah, number 3, Training Day. Yeah. Your number 3?
My number 3 was Fight Club.
Yeah, I'm Fight Club number 3.
Okay.
Funnily enough, I'm going Matrix number 3. If I want to be on some fake deep woke shit and be like, oh yeah, that's the reason why I watched The Matrix, then I'll put it at like top. But when I think of just the film, yes, it's deep. But for what I've seen of it, I'll put Matrix number 3. I'll put Matrix number 3. I'm moving Fight Club up
to 2. So because if we don't all have,
I have to think about it. I have to think.
The way we've been talking, our number 1's been unanimous. It seems unanimous.
It seems that way. It would seem. It was. All right, well, you guys say your number 2s. What's your number 2?
Training Day.
Mine would be Fight Club. Training Day and Fight Club could go like that to me, but I'll put Fight Club there for that.
Yeah, for rewatchability, I'd enjoy Training Day a lot more.
Yeah,
that's another thing though.
Yeah,
things that I could watch back again.
It's hard. That's why I said it's like that to me.
Tough.
It's like that to me because I was battling for time.
There's a lot of fake like film critics in my head, like bro, but that's that though. But it's like, but what did I enjoy the most? But what do I walk away with? What do I remember? That's why I'm torn.
The scenes in Training Day that don't get talked about enough though. Like, do you remember when what was he doing? He was when they were gonna do an R. Those guys. Yeah. And then man's got the 2 guns. Bro, Denzel was acting,
I
bro.
need to rewatch Training Day.
Bro,
I need to
watch that again.
That car scene?
Yeah.
See that, yeah? It's fucking up there with serious acting chops.
Yeah.
Like, Denzel was on fire in that film.
Crazy.
Fire.
Crazy. I believed it.
So your Fight Club is bouncing between 1 and it's moved from what? 3, 4.
Well, no, it was 3. No, wait, what was Fight Club for you? 3.
Fight Club was going to be 3.
and it's bounced up to 2.
Potentially.
And it still can now bounce to 1.
It's like, bruv, I fucking love Fight Club.
So I think we have to talk about The Dark Knight now.
Yeah, we have to. We have
Because-
to. Because I need to remember this film.
That's even another reason. I feel like The Dark Knight is etched in my brain as number 1.
So it's one
But
of the coldest films.
Bruv, it's like the best superhero film
That's
ever.
what I think. I think that's
Ever.
why
And it's
it's
not
in
even
my head as number 1.
superpowers like that. It's like...
Everyone's regular. The Joker's human. Batman is human.
But do you remember it?
What?
I don't know if I remember everything. I just know it was cold. But to me, it's a superhero
When Joker
film.
first appears in the mob boss meeting
In the beginning, yeah.
slaps the pencil in
That
man's
was
eye.
crazy. Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Oh my
So I'm gonna
God.
make the pencil disappear.
Yeah. Do you know what?
In terms of performance and
Undoubtedly,
acting,
undoubtedly number 1.
oh my God. Yeah,
Acting.
yeah. It has to be number
And
one.
it annoys me that
Has
people
to be
put
number one.
the Dark Knight Rises close with. That's the one
No,
with Bane.
no.
It's not even
It's not
close.
Impossible.
Because when you deep it, Tom Hardy's performance wasn't shoddy, but it was like, it's not levels.
in there, yeah,
Man just came in with a voice.
Yeah.
Darkness.
Yeah,
it's
he-
like,
he-
nah,
it was
it's
cool.
not
It was
right.
like- it was like
Right.
cool to see.
It wasn't Joker.
We
It wa-
wasn't at the Dark Knight for Tom Hardy, bro.
No, we weren't.
We was
We
there
weren't.
for the fucking Joker, bro. That was crazy. Like, God rest his soul. God
Nah,
rest
yeah.
that man's
Nah,
soul.
what he did with that role,
My
like,
goodness.
it makes Joaquin Phoenix's thing. You just don't know yet. You still can't decide. Is it? You're
No. He's the best Joker ever. I can decide that right now.
Joaquin.
No.
Heath.
Yeah, he.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
right.
like you look at the Joker's film and you just wish that if we could see Heath Ledger do this, because we know that Heath Ledger had a process to get to the stage that he was performing Joker.
yeah.
To see that, to even just think, what was that like? If they could put that in a film, which is what Joker was,
Yeah.
what would that fucking look like?
That would have been
That'd have been
crazy.
nuts.
would have looked mad.
But I tell you what, Joaquin's done a very, very good job
amazing
because
job.
I
Amazing
separate
job.
the two. He's managed to
And that's what you
allow
have
me
to
to
do.
appreciate. Yeah, you
what you
can't
have
try
to
and
do.
play him. You have to do your own thing. But he's made me actually see that's the Joker origins, and that is the Joker, the Dark.
The Dark Knight's
Like,
crazy. Starts with the bank robbery scene.
Yeah, which is mad, and he played everyone against each other. That was crazy, just for kicks.
And he wants the scene where he wants Batman to him. He gets out of the car. He's like, "Come on, hit me!"
Yeah.
Shooting up the floor with the Uzi. Hit me. Yeah. Nah, he's just hanging his head out the window. And then,
Aye, with the tongue out.
Aye, that's it.
even when he's in the,
and then he's just happy. He didn't-
Even when he walks from the hospital and he's just in the gown.
yeah.
With the
And they take long
thing.
time.
no.
It's,
too
yeah,
cold.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
brilliant.
If-
That
but
film
if-
was brilliant.
Would I sit and watch it again? No,
What?
I wouldn't.
I want to go and watch it again today.
I wouldn't.
I want to watch it again today.
I wouldn't be angry if it was on, but I wouldn't go and watch it. I'd go and watch Fight Club. I'd actually go and watch Fight Club.
I know you would.
Dark Knight, I wouldn't go and put it on because I've seen it.
You
I've
guys to
seen
go
it.
watch Dark Knight today.
Dark
Because
Knight's
I don't remember enough of it. I just remember it being sick.
It was an action film. That's what it was. But there wasn't.
Wasn't that the one with the boat scene too? Yeah, with
Boat
Debo on the boat. He was gonna blow up the boats.
You see, I don't remember.
At the end of the
Dark
film,
Knight.
when they're fighting in the new build, and the dogs attack Batman, and they're on people are evacuating the city. So he's got the prisoners on one boat and regular civilians on the other. And he said, "All right, at a certain time, one of these boats is going to blow up unless one of you guys do the thing." Debo takes the detonator and throws it out the window.
Yeah, it was. I would watch it again to understand it again. But I wouldn't.
It's about more than just Batman. And it's proper like testing people's how do you say it? Like
Yeah. They're mental.
who's really good?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not a
yeah,
Scarface thing. You just know how to hide it. Like
I think it was very smart.
the good people were ready to blow up the prisoners.
Yeah,
Yeah, straight.
that was
Debo
great.
said,
Yeah.
"What?
That's crazy.
Come on, man. We're bad. We're criminals, man. That's
Yeah.
out the window.
I
The
like-
good people are ready to kill them."
I like what they explored with the Joker, the dynamic between the Joker and the Batman. The fact that they're never going to kill each other. Like the Joker will never kill the Batman because he needs him. He's the only one that's worthy of even like going against him. Like, and the Batman needs him as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he needs to fight. So it's like, it was a crazy symbiotic relationship.
Because the Batman doesn't kill, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
And
he
that's
never
most
kills,
superheroes.
right?
They don't. It's annoying that they only kill like, not.
It's by accident though, man. It's not.
Nah, I think because even Superman doesn't like to kill or get too angry.
Yeah.
Superman's too clean to be killing,
Too
bro.
clean,
Like
yeah.
that. What? There's a film called, I think it's called Bright. Not maybe not Bright, but there's one film where
Bright's
it's
the
like
thing with Will Smith, no?
No, yeah, I think Bright's the thing with Will Smith. But there's a film where it's like a child and he's got Superman's powers, but he's evil.
Oh, right.
That film's good.
Yeah, we
I
just
just
see more
think-
evil superheroes. I want a villain story because to me that's what The Dark Knight was. It was
Yeah.
a villain story.
Yeah.
Batman was just in it,
yeah.
but it was actually a villain story,
Yeah.
and we don't get enough of that. That's why it was so cool. That's why it stands out.
And the performance just is number one. I think that's why like the Training Day performance was cold.
Yeah.
So number two, Fight Club as a film overall is very good, but it's just not. It is my type of film. Nah, it's not. It's not. It is, but it's not.
Yeah, I
it's
get
not.
you.
It's not my top type of film. And then The Matrix is good. I like having to go and do research afterwards.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I still think about what do you call it after a trilogy? Quadrilogy or some shit? Because
I don't even know.
But just the follow up just pissed me off.
They ruined that fucking
ruined it.
franchise. That
They
should never
ruined
been a
it.
It's
franchise.
unfortunate Born Identity had to fall into this ranking because it is a good film.
Oh,
is.
I think
Yeah.
every film that we talked about
What
today
we
is
can
brilliant.
say is the top film is The Dark Knight.
Yeah, man.
Second-
It's two against one anyway. So.
Yes.
it's you guys list.
What did
It's
you
guys
have
list.
number two?
For number two, I had did I have
Training Day or Fight Club?
Fight Club? I had
So Fight Club number two, then Training Day, then Matrix, then Born Identity.
That's how I like. That's
Yeah.
good to me.
You don't seem happy.
I'm outruled. But
Fight Club to be number one.
I'm
Is
not
it
upset.
mad?
I'm not
But-
upset. It depends on what day it is. It depends on what day it is. I'm gonna go and watch both. I'm gonna go and watch
It
both.
depends on what day it is. That's true. Because
Yeah.
even Fight Club could be number three sometimes for me. Because Training Day,
So where do you want to start with? Evil Dead Rise or 1001?
Evil Dead.
Evil
Because there's
Dead,
not
yeah.
even much to be said on this, bro.
Ranking out of 10 as a horror film.
Horror film, shit. I'm giving this a 9.
9.
I'm giving this a 9.
Where are you?
A 9.
I'm
Crazy.
giving that a 9.
Do you know what? I think because I watch more horror films,
Yeah, I don't watch those.
this was not a horror film. It was just a gory
Gory,
film.
yeah, it was
this
very
is,
gory,
This
yeah.
is more. It's just gory, bro. Like
Yeah.
to me, this was.
What's an example of a horror film to you then, considering you watch horror? 'Cause I know Lab loves horror, innit? That's her thing.
Yeah, but I don't know the names of them. That's the thing. Do you know what I mean? Like she'll put something on, and I'll be like, "This is fucking scary." Like I don't even want to watch
the
this.
scariest
no more.
horror film I've ever watched. There's one that I watched as a kid, and that one haunts me to this day. But if we watched it now, it'd be like, bruv, this is shit.
This is shit. CGI and
It
that.
was what's it called? Brain Dead, maybe. I think it was called Brain Dead. There was like a dog that had rabies and it bit a woman and it just infected bare people and it just got bloody and gory. It was crazy. And that's why I don't like peanut butter, because I was eating peanut butter that day. Everything that day was collapsed, bro. I was
Man
so,
can last peanut butter from a
I
film.
hear it. Everything
That's
right off from that
crazy.
day. Everything lock off.
I'm not,
Man can
if,
taste
if
the
I
fear.
if I smell peanut butter, it's peak. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
film
yeah,
finished me.
yeah,
I
yeah.
swear, there's bare things that have like smells can give me happy memories, but
Yeah.
peanut butter will remind me of that film. I think it's called Brain Dead. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
Scariest one was Insidious, the first one.
That's Lad's favorite film, actually.
The what?
I've still never seen it.
Which one did
The
I
first Insidious,
watch? I didn't watch the first one. What one did we watch recently? There was an Insidious that we watched.
We watched Insidious.
Not Insidious. It was, and they sent the box to our house.
Yeah.
What was that called?
Oh, I remember. Did we watch that in our houses?
No. We
I've
went to
never.
the cinema.
Well, I've
I've
never watched it.
never.
We went to the cinema.
I even threw that one in the
I threw that
garbage.
shit
as soon as I
away.
said, what the fuck?
I
away.
remember. I can't remember what it's called, but I think Vamp sent it.
Yeah.
But,
that was up there, to be fair.
That one is better than what we just watched in terms of a horror film. That's why I'm saying a 9. It can't be.
Yeah, Insidious was crazy because I think it was the first, like before Insidious. I think it was just like bare, like killer film, like Jeepers Creepers, Mike Myers, them sorts of films, and we put that in horror and killer horror film. Then Insidious came along and changed the game, and they ain't stopped making exorcism type films ever since. Like they've gone bonkers with it. Like
that's what I'm saying. That stuff is more scary. So with this Evil Dead, this is more gory. That's along those lines.
No, but she was
Texas
possessed,
Chainsaw. Yeah, she was, but the possession wasn't really like. It could have been just somebody that's gone mad. Do you know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Like
I get you.
it could have been somebody that's just gone mad. Like it didn't necessarily.
It could have been
to
a
be,
psycho
the
killer.
The only reason why the possession was important was because she kept coming back to life. It was like, bruv, how the hell do I kill this thing? Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I get why it was thing.
Okay,
but I've seen like the Chainsaw films and all of that where the guy is just a big guy. He's not possessed, but you shoot him and man's still coming for you. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm giving this film a 6.5.
Ooh.
I'm giving it a 6.5 just because. Okay, no, 6.5 is low because I actually enjoyed it. So I'm probably going to give it a 7.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 7. But it wasn't a horror. Like, I thought I was going to come in because of the title, the image. I thought it was going to be mad, like, oh my God, the spirits. Do you know what I'm saying? But it was like.
No, it was brazy, you know. I don't
it
think
was
we're
crazy.
deep in it.
It was crazy, but the spirits.
It started mad, you know. What did you give it?
I gave it a 9, bro.
Yeah, he's a pussy. That's why.
I gave it a 9.
It started mad. It started mad. The first, the intro scene, ripping off the hair and that at the lake.
Oh yeah,
but remember that was the post possession.
Yeah,
the spirit then
went
found
to her,
her, the floor below. Bro, it started with that. Then the dumb kid, they go to get pizza, and he flipping. The earthquake happens, the floor cracks open, goes and gets the stuff,
from the
brings it
fucking
upstairs
shrine or whatever the fuck
and starts,
that was.
he puts it and starts playing it, and the thing starts doing its own thing. Yeah, he has to scratch it backwards on. Remember the old school days in secondary school where you say, "I'll play the thing backwards." Ben spins it backwards. Whole thing is collapsed from there.
That's what I liked about the film. I like the way they cast the demons. I think that was very creative.
It was. But the thing is, it wasn't scary.
Possesses the mum.
To me, I wasn't scared during that film. I was more like, I was grossed out by what was going on. Do you know what I mean? So when I'm judging a horror on, I'm supposed to be scared here. I was more like, this is nasty.
No, but do you know what? Yeah, because I remember we watched the trailer on Amazon. On Twitch.
Yeah.
And I swear, at the end, they go to like a cabin. Do you remember? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I still don't remember the trailer.
They go to the cabin, like they think they do the mum. They think they get her back to normal, but she comes back again. And we might have to pull it up. I'm so sure like more happened at the end because at the moment it just shows like they chop up the mum or all of the bodies in the thing, and then the demon goes into another body. But like the stairs being missing. Is rough.
Oh, that was mad.
Elevators done.
That's what I'm saying.
Rough.
It's a good film. It's a good film.
He said it's gone.
It's gone.
He said it's gone, bro.
Man, look out the window, raining heavy. No one can hear nothing. Nah, man.
I liked it.
Rips off the arms of this person. Like you're seeing things through the peephole. She's finishing them out there. Who's the daughter, babes? Just let me in.
Man. Yeah.
I just want a hug. Silly girl unlocks the door. Then she goes in the vents at the top. Because of the cat.
Bro, I'm not
all
gonna
of
lie.
these things.
Again, I'm not a horror film guy, but in terms of being like scared, having jumpy moments, or even moments of like, oh fuck, oh my god, no, like, she's changing now. Like that to me, storyline, how they even let the demons come out, then how they even related it to the beginning as well. I think it was a brilliant film.
But I'm saying it can't be a 9 though. Like the film we just said, the film that we watched before that we can't remember the name.
Yeah,
that was a more scary. That was a better film, bro.
The thing is, again, with horror and why I'm starting to like horror is because it's probably the only kind of genre where you're gonna get an experience when you go to the cinema. Like I went home thinking, oh shit. This shit happened in a house. I'm going home. I've got a child. I'm like I started like, you know, horror's got you when you go downstairs And when you're going up the stairs, you kind of let me give a big jog still. Let me get a little quick step.
Don't look back.
Yeah, don't look back. It's dark.
Back.
Go up the stairs a bit quicker. Just a little bit of a jog. Like that's when you know it's got you.
Or even turn on the light to go.
I hear it. I think because I've seen more, I'm desensitized as much.
That gave me a fright still. That was a good film.
I think it was decent. Evil Dead Rise out in cinema now.
What did you give it?
Same as you, 7.
7.
Yeah.
Cool.
On to TEYANA Taylor. Early ratings. Let's get the ratings in. Let's start with Dennis. Because I don't think because I was supposed to film her.
Okay. In all seriousness,
let's go through
in
it.
all seriousness, as a film, I will give this one.
Wait. Did you see the trailer?
I didn't pay attention to the trailer.
So
no. What I saw in the trailer didn't make me want to go and watch this film.
So it wasn't on your watch list?
No, it wasn't on mine.
Crazy. It was on mine. Was it on yours when you saw the trailer?
No, it wasn't on my watch list.
Yeah, I don't tend
We
to
saw the
put
trailer
those.
together, no?
We might have.
Okay,
Yeah.
so...
I felt like I had to watch it because TEYANA Taylor was in it.
No, yeah, we definitely watched the trailers together at one point. I remember. So...
Yeah,
okay,
but
cool.
I didn't...
You didn't... Because it's a Skydance film, right? Or Sundance? Which
Sundance.
Sundance.
Skydance is
Come on. That's crazy.
Hold that.
Man said, is it Skydance or is it Sundance?
On a film review show.
It is.
Skydance.
Skydance is a thing.
What is it?
No, is the film Skydance?
We're going to check.
What is Skydance, bro?
I've
It's
never heard of
Sundance.
Skydance, especially in
never-
regards to films. I've heard of Sundance. Look at him, he's fighting it.
No, because I'm sure I'm right.
He said,
Right about what?
About what?
Hold on.
Skydance.
It's defo Sundance.
Them man there's looking at like some random classes on Tuesday called Skydance.
No, Skydance is a thing, though.
What?
No,
for
but
films?
it's not a film festival.
For films?
No, it's not a film festival, but this is what it is. Skydance Media is an American production company.
That's got nothing to do
No,
with
but
it.
it's a thing, though.
Yeah, but it
That don't
doesn't
matter, that don't
excuse
matter.
No, but it's a thing, though.
doesn't
I
excuse
just
you.
want the acknowledgement.
No, I'm not acknowledging that. We're talking about films and we're talking about this film and it's Sundance, if it is.
It is, I
It's not
believe.
Skydance.
Yeah.
Please.
No, but look, okay, this is what it says. Partnership to co-produce and co-finance films with Paramount Pictures. So it's a thing. And in film. Yeah? So
It's
just
a thing
acknowledge
in
that.
film. Yeah. I will acknowledge that.
And acknowledge that. And then I'll take the helmet.
Yeah, I
Do you
acknowledge that.
say you acknowledge it.
No, I'm not saying that.
Why wouldn't you acknowledge it? He just read where
It's
it
a
is.
thing. So I'm not making it up.
That's got
Skydance-
nothing to do with him taking the
No,
helmet.
but it's a
That's
thing,
fine.
though.
That's fine.
Skydance, Sundance, they're both things. Like.
cool.
But yeah. When I watched the trailer, it didn't excite me to go and watch it because I just thought it was going to be a story about a single mother's struggle, like basically a pursuit of happiness, but with TEYANA Taylor. And I was thinking, the performance I'm gonna get is not gonna match up to what Will did. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in my head, I was like, I'm not really excited to watch it.
Did you come close to a tear at any point?
No.
No, impossible. Impossible.
No, it didn't. Yeah.
Impossible.
Out of 10. Let's get the ratings in.
All right, I'm gonna say 6.5.
Would I want somebody to go and watch that film? That's the question. I'm gonna go for a 6.
Okay, and
Yeah.
yourself, Fred?
Still trying to find Skydance stuff.
I'm going
yeah,
6.
I-
7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
It's pretty high.
It's a good film for
I
me.
think that's based on. Is that well? Explain.
Good film, plot twist out of the trailer, because in the trailer I thought she really wasn't the mother. But then through the film you start to think, oh, actually she might really be.
the mother. Yeah.
Then you're just thinking, this what's the woman? What do you call the woman?
Wait, from the trailer, you didn't think she was the mother?
From the trailer, it looks like she just not like again.
She took
you
in
know,
the
like
kid.
the language is crazy.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you was abducted, you was kidnapped. You're thinking, oh, she didn't kidnap him.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that. You know, like that. Like, you're thinking, oh, it wasn't like that. But you think from the trailer, you think, okay, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Like she does take the child and cuts with him and
Yeah, you
raises
see,
him.
I don't think I remember the trailer.
Yeah, from the trailer, I thought that she took a child off the streets that was like homeless or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, okay.
That's what I got from the
But
trailer.
he was part of a home apparently, but again,
Yeah.
because you don't see that, you don't know how good the home is or boom, 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 and then you hear the story that like I waited on the corner for someone to come and get you, and nobody
no one
came.
came.
So
Yeah.
I took you. You're supposed to take them. That's the word, social services. You're supposed to do
okay,
that.
cool.
But I think because he got injured, he fell out the window. This is like of the film. He fell out the window, bumped his head, was in hospital. No one came but her. So then she just took him.
Yeah.
Cool, it's kidnap. But she knows the child. The child knows her.
Yeah.
She raised him for.
familiar, yeah,
She
yeah.
raised him for a good.
However long, from when he's
14
going
years,
to
like-
he's about to go to uni, he's almost 18 or whatever.
Yeah.
2 weeks from his
2
18th
weeks.
birthday, and now you want to get me on kidnap. I've done my time with this child, bro.
And the system really forgot about this child.
I didn't
forgot
touch
about
him.
him.
I didn't I raised him like he was my
raised
own.
him.
So
He
I
might even
thought,
go to
raised
MIT,
him.
like,
Bro,
he's doing well.
He's a smart kid. This is down to me.
I thought so through the like in the trailer. I thought, okay, she did kidnap him. I hate saying kidnap. She did take him.
Yeah.
But then
She kidnapped that child.
in the film,
Semantics.
in the film, I felt like, oh, hold on, because she's changed his birth certificate and that,
Yeah.
and done this and done that, and that's the only child. She hasn't had another youth with Lucky.
Yeah.
Like I just thought, oh, it might actually really be hers.
Yeah,
Even the
that's what I
friend
thought.
and the friend's mum.
Yeah.
They didn't say, oh, why'd you even have him? Like, so I
Right.
just
Yeah,
thought, oh, okay,
so
maybe.
throughout the film, I assumed it was her child.
Yeah, so
and
maybe she was just a young mum.
She was saying,
'cause
is
I
it Lucky's
thought-
or not? That's what I thought.
Yes,
I thought it
because
was like
Lucky
that's
was
Lucky
in
thing.
question,
Yeah.
but her as a mother, I thought she was the mother because the film starts with her in prison.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, obviously, if you're in prison, your child is going to go
Yeah.
to social services.
Yes.
That's why he's there.
And I thought she took him back from the social
Exactly.
service. That's
I thought
what
she got him back.
So yeah, there was a good
Which
twist.
again
Yeah.
probably is illegal.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
when she hit,
100%.
are you?
So I thought that's
you've been
where the
kidnapped.
illegal stuff is.
So
Like,
what you mean?
Yeah.
How the fuck am I supposed to film her?
Hey, you know what's going? When he hung up the phone, he said, "It's cool, bro.
it's cool.
It's cool. It's cool. Like just
That was his
leave
best
it."
scene.
Yeah.
That
No,
was
he
his
wasn't
best
bad.
scene.
Yeah.
It was the teenage one.
All three
Yeah.
of them.
What?
All three of y'all.
Nah, don't do that to the little
All
boy.
three of y'all.
Don't do that to the
little boy
little
was
boy.
horrible.
No, okay, when she...
Are we gonna be honest or not, bro?
Listen, when she popped him in the mouth, he said, ow! What? I was bending.
Oh, there was a few like
she
outbursts.
popped
like,
him, I said, ow!
there was a few outbursts that were funny. Like, but nah, yeah, the
Nah,
little boy
he was a
horrible.
shy kid. Imagine, yeah, that's not really the kid's persona, and that's him actually acting. That would be cold, no?
Nah, he was typical child actor to me.
Nah, some child actors are very good. Like the one in Evil Dead Rise, I think that little girl was good.
Some,
Yes.
but majority are horrible.
And it's crazy for kids like that to do
That's
horror
nuts.
films.
That's nuts. The parents
that's
must be
serious
like,
acting,
you're not allowed
you
to
know?
watch this film, even though you've been around the gory stuff.
You're not allowed to watch
We
it.
can't now let you see the CGI of how that actually looks. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, for real, because it might not be on set.
Right now, it's just a person covered in blood.
Yeah.
Like, but
yeah.
bro.
I think I think the teenage one wasn't the greatest, and plus that was like very short of what we saw of him.
Yeah.
But I think the kid was all right. Tiana Taylor was good.
She was good.
She was
good.
good.
Yeah.
When she hit that line, 1,001 niggas been through this body.
Yeah.
Oof, what? Crowd went, huh?
yeah.
What you mean?
Yeah.
That's why I
That's
thought
crazy.
that's her you. She been walk out.
Ain't that so mad? That's the name of the film.
Yeah.
And that's why.
Walk out. She was only 22.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, she had a few scenes and she said, "Why did you show up for me?"
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
When she pushed him, I felt that one still.
into the cooker.
Yeah, into the cooker.
Yeah.
I felt that one still. The way she sat down.
Nah, Tiana's cold, man.
Tiana's
With
cold.
the cigarettes and that.
Lucky
Lucky
was
pissing me off.
Lucky is a
Nah,
cold
pissing me
actor.
off. Yeah,
Cold
yeah,
actor.
yeah,
When he
yeah.
threw the keys, fuck this, bro.
That's that same scene. That's the same scene. It was like, it made it
Why was
clear.
the nigga playing basketball in the Hive at like 2 p.m.?
Clearly, he was on his work break or something.
The Hive was shit as well. No one's gonna see you in that.
Props in it. They
It wasn't luminous. It was dull. It was dull. You can't know. No one can see you in the dark.
They played well, but I don't know. I think the story.
And he got another babes pregnant.
Oh yeah,
and so at the
that's
funeral,
right.
the babes was across the street,
and she was like fixing a plate, and he had no idea. The son had no idea. Like he had a total vision of his.
Yeah, I like them things there because it's like it shows the fact that because that was the point where he started feeling like resent towards his mum, like you don't really love me, so that sort of thing. And then it was like, bro, do you actually know what I've been through? That was like a moment where it's like,
mad to dad for like, why you acting mad to Lucky?
Yeah,
and then she.
Like the interview at the end, the woman had said, like, this is a lot of American people's experience where I got a brother or sister 2 blocks. Yeah. And I didn't even know it till I was 17, or the younger sister don't even know I'm old, like them kind of shits there, or I moved from Brooklyn to Harlem because this happened, like displacement within 20 miles and shit like that. Like, I think it's a very good story, and it was good acting from some people. Crazy story.
I think the story is what's carried it.
That's
for
what
me.
I was gonna say.
And you know he's done something silly in going to get his BC. And when I was watching, I was like, oh, you ain't gonna find it in them drawers. Look under the mattress, man. But it's in the drawers and that underneath all the panties. Takes it, and I'm like, oof, mistake inbound, because he's fucking taken the fake papers. To a social working ass woman. She's ran it through. He's like, they're expired. My
papers
friends
are phony, bro.
He said, what are you talking about? I'm gonna need to call somebody.
Yeah, she's a pagan as well, though, man.
No, you have to. You have to. And that's what's pissing me off, because don't do it, but I know she has to.
You can't turn a blind eye to that. That's crazy.
That's kidnap.
But she couldn't turn a blind eye for 2 weeks, though.
To get away again.
She could have just been like, all right, cool. 2 weeks, fuck it. This guy's his own man. Damn. Like, it's crazy. All right, 6 is harsh. 6 is harsh. Because when we're going through it, but would I have ever watched that by myself at home? Hell no. I would not have been able to get through that.
That's a good film, man. It's a good, like you said, it's a good story. It's very easy to watch at home. A bad story, that's not a bad story. It's a good story.
But I know what you're saying, Tim. At home, I personally
it might not be your genre.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where, because we were in the cinema and had to watch it to the end, I realized that it was good. Yeah. But if I was at home, I probably wouldn't have got to the part where it was good to me. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, at home, you've got like 15, 20 minutes to grab me. If not, I'm turning it on to something else.
Yeah, I hear how you couldn't have been grabbed in the first 15, 20, but then again, like, there's scenes where mum's going to work, don't leave the house. I'm a call, wait for it to hit answer machine. I'm going to say, it's me, pick up the next time I call. Yeah. I'm going to be home at 6. I thought he was about to go. That kid was bored. He could have gone outside,
jumping around,
hearing the kids play outside. He's played with all the toys. He's watched all the stuff.
I thought he was about to. When he started hearing, just before she came in, I thought, he's going to go outside. But it's like, even scenes like that, it was like, I get why it was so long, but it didn't need to be.
Do you
know what I mean? Like the scene itself of him showing how he's getting bored and blah, blah, blah. Then it showed him lying on the floor for like 10 seconds. And it was like, I get it. He's bored. I get it.
Move on.
So we can move on from this. So there's certain things where I have to be critical about it because I'm reviewing it. But as a story itself, that's why I think 6.5 is fair, because as a story, it's great.
Yeah,
but everything else about it really wasn't that good. It was very meaty. The acting was
all right at most. I think TEYANA was okay. She was good for TEYANA, but she wasn't.
She's better than Monet.
Oh, 100%.
She's better than 100%. JT.
She showed vulnerability.
She's better than.
Oh my God.
She's better than Lala. She's fucking good,
right? We're talking about the good
good
things. Let's talk about that tearless scene. That when her and the fucking son were talking to each other and there was no tears, but they were both trying to cry. They were both trying to cry for at least 5 minutes. And I was like, not one tear.
Let's not look. Wait, even more to the story. So someone has come and bought the building across the street. Same guy's now bought that building. He's come in and mashed it up so he can get rid of tenants. Man said, oh yeah, we'll replace all of this. Man mash up the wall and the bathroom. Now the ceiling's coming, ain't shit being fixed. Man says, yeah, you could even, it's gonna take like a couple months, or you could leave.
Or you can leave,
And he's cut. Man came in like he was the
That's
good
what I'm
guy.
saying, but this is all story. We need to now focus on the acting.
Cool, but remember, I'm just saying it as a point of these people, they're tired. I'm all cried out. I'm tired. I lost Lucky. I'm losing this house. I'm gonna lose you.
Oh, yeah.
I've been cried already, man.
Yeah.
I'm sick of everything.
I hear
when
it.
they've come to fix it, she just walks off.
Yeah.
I'll just do what you want, man.
I hear it.
Who's there for me?
But
Why you trying
being
for me?
all cried out is one thing, but actually being on set trying to cry, because that was a scene where they were trying to cry. It
thing
wasn't like they were now emotionally numb. What you're saying would be like, okay, now they're numb to all of this pain and all of that stuff. They were trying to cry, bro.
I think that's harsh because let me tell you why. Because you would refilm it if you wanted tears at a particular point. You'd refilm it.
But I don't think
so.
either of them had it in the locker.
But then how far do you get into the scene if you cry too early? Everyone's blubbering. No one's getting words out.
No, I didn't need blubbering. I didn't need blubbering.
wanted
All I needed
tears.
was a tear to drop.
Yeah.
Because it was like in his face.
He wanted to
He was
cry.
even talking. His voice was breaking as if he was crying. So vocally, he was doing
crying.
the cry.
Everything was crying apart from
tears.
Apart from the eyes.
So I had to judge
And
that.
it's like, bro, we needed a tear. It was 3 minutes of intense emotion of going back and forth. How could you do this? Why did you do like? And it was just like, cry, bro. Just cry. That's all I wanted. It was a tearless scene. I couldn't
Would you
believe
have cried?
it. If I was acting, yeah, I could have done
No,
it.
not acting. If it was
Oh,
you.
in that situation, in real life?
100%.
Oh, 100%. I've just
100%.
found out this lady that's raised me is not my mum. My dad or my stepdad or whoever this guy is died of cancer. I'm gonna cry, bro. I need to cry.
I'm 100% crying.
Or
Tears
when will
are
I
flooding.
cry?
He didn't. I think he dropped one tear.
Yeah, he did.
He dropped one tear.
Yeah,
and it dropped
yeah,
like,
yeah.
But it was like,
to me, right? To me,
I think he was a decent actor.
He was
And
decent.
I think
He was decent. He was decent.
I don't think that was the role for him now. I think that basically everything was out of everybody's depths apart from Lucky. I think TEYANA was out of her depths for her first key acting role.
I think she did well.
My opinion, I think she did
Yeah.
okay, but I think that this film could have been 100% better if they had a better actor. 1000% could have been better. That's not the person to cast for this as a first lead role to play somebody that kidnapped and was a mum, and it was way too much.
I can't think of many better that could have played that role, you know?
Many better.
Like, as in, I can't think of somebody.
Queen Latifah would have
No,
smashed
but
that
the
role.
She would be
story,
good.
though.
Queen Latifah would have smashed the fuck
Queen
out of that
Latifah
role.
and Monique
The
would be good, but
story.
they're quite aged actors.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
need to bring
You
some
need the
new
younger
people.
I hear
through.
that,
Monique
but
and Queen
to
Latifah
me-
are too old for this.
To me,
Yeah,
Tiana
word.
Taylor.
From
They're
someone
too
that
old
went,
for this.
Nah.
They
Yeah,
were
that
too
would
young
have
to play
Tiana
the
Taylor, her first film, this be the first one.
Bro,
Her first
to
major
name
role.
Queen
Major
Latifah,
role.
Like lead.
it wouldn't sell. Like, as remember, she started as a 22-year-old in the
Yeah.
film,
Yeah,
and
that's
she
fine.
looked young enough to do
I
that
just
and
can't-
boom, boom, boom. Like, I
just
can't see.
think of other
Tiana Taylor was
actors
good
right
in the
now,
film,
but
man.
I think that she was out of her depths. I think that son, I think he was out of his depths as well. I don't think that they could dive deep into that emotion that was needed to actually be displayed in this film. I don't think they did a good job of it. I don't think it was a bad film. I think the story was good, but I think the actors should definitely not have been casted for that. Lucky was good.
I just have to disagree on just Tiana, because I think she did really, really
Yeah,
well
man.
in that film. Like she did it. She actually
Yeah,
did it.
come on,
Like
man.
she did it.
You would not get that from Monet.
I think
No,
her
if we
supporting
compare to
cast.
Monet, 100%.
No, but her supporting cast didn't allow her to maybe shine as much. Because if they were equally as yoked as what she was doing, what she brought.
So was she the best
should-
actor there?
her and Lucky.
Yeah.
Her and Lucky.
And Lucky didn't do much.
And he didn't do much.
He didn't
but
do
he
much,
did
but
well.
as an actor, you can see facial expression. You can see the depth of it. Granted, she's not an actor by. Oh well, apparently she went to all these schools and stuff. But granted, acting is still very new to her in terms of out like this, right?
I think she was good.
She's
Even when
gonna
she
be
was
in
going
another
through
thing
the,
as well.
when she popped back up and she was going through the drawers, just get like that was a whole. She was good.
She was good.
She was good, man.
I can't fault Tiana on
Yeah,
this,
man.
especially because it's her first role. Like
That- right.
especially
Right.
because of that.
And
But
Yeah.
even if it wasn't, I watched her and I was like, "Rah, she can act. Like I
She
can't
can definitely
say
act.
exactly. So
100%.
I can't fault her.
The depth.
The depth was there, bro.
It was an
It might
emotional
not
film,
be.
man.
It might not
was.
be
The
the
story was emotional.
Viola
Nah,
Davis tears that you want to see, but the depth was there, bro.
Yeah, Viola Davis tears would be too much, man.
It'd be too
There's bare
much,
snot
but
in
it
that,
would be
man.
snotty.
bro,
Oh, we
yeah.
needed some
Yeah,
snot,
yeah,
man.
too much, man. Yeah,
We needed some
I
snot.
get it, but you're doing that, man. You said snot. Nah, we don't
Yeah,
need Viola
yeah.
snot on this one, man. Yeah, it's all right. So what are you saying? 6 as well?
6.5.
6.5?
Think it's a 6.
I'll bump it to 6.5. After talking about 6.5.
7.5, man. Good ass film. 1001. Make sure you check it out. Do you want to tell them about the Wheel of Film?
Yes. So the Wheel of Film, guys, every single week we are going to watch a film that if you're a member, yeah, you're going to be able to input the film that you want us to watch and we're going to spin it. All right? So we're going to spin it. Should we spin it right now?
Have we got some?
We got
to
some
spin?
suggestions.
Yeah, didn't you already spin it?
We did spin it. Yeah, we did spin
You
it. Sorry.
spun it. So what's the film we're watching?
The film that we're going to watch is American Skin.
Suggested by Tobezilla.
Suggested by Tobezilla.
Now, Tobes, if this is bad, yeah,
Bro.
don't.
You guys are part of the content. So
Yeah.
I've told you to suggest films that you think are good. So I don't want to hear, it's just the one that you might watch when you're bored. Don't give me that. Don't give us that.
Bro, someone suggested something to me and said, yeah, start at season 2 though. I said, what?
Yeah. That was mental.
start at
That was
season
mental.
2.
God.
Yeah.
Don't do that. So guys that are members
I think it was Thomas.
in the Discord.
Yeah, I think it was. Was it Succession that he said that to?
No,
Or
it wasn't Succession. It
Start
was
at season 2.
it was something else.
Yeah.
I started
He said
Succession
season
as well.
1 is slow.
Yeah.
Nah,
What?
man.
The whole season 1?
No, we can't do a
Jesus.
whole season of being slow. But yes, we got the will. So make sure you keep on inputting in Cinema Club if you're a member. Keep putting in your suggestions. Not a superhero film, not Marvel. Not that. We
Good
want
film, good
film, but we're not looking superhero and not Marvel. Good films. So American Skin is the one that we're gonna watch. And Tobes, you're up.
This is strike one if you don't.
Everyone, what's the film? American Skin.
American
Yeah,
Skin.
American
Everyone watch
Skin.
that.
Try watch American Skin so when we discuss it next week, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Wicked. Cool.